Hello, everybody. It's October 31st, 2019. Ooh. It's 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and it is time for our midday mindful moment. I am Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I'm the spiritual director of Tucson New Thought, and this is the time and place where we check in each weekday for a few minutes of mindfulness. Yes, we do. And I've got a friend with me. Look, there's Mr. Bones. Hello. Hi. Yes, this is the daily opportunity we take to actively engage our spiritual practice. Because when we engage on a consistent and regular basis, life gets better all around. But I don't know about for Mr. Bones. That had to be pretty good for him as well. All right, here's the deal. If you're watching live or on the replay, post a comment. Let me know that you are here. And I will start, as I do, with my daily reminder. And it is this: you are love. You are light, you are life, you are magnificent. Take this time right here, right now. Just take this moment. I mean, you're here, take the moment. We're going to take 10 seconds, and I want you to just affirm for yourself, I am magnificent, and really feel that at the core of your beingness. All right, here we go. 10 seconds to just reflect on that notion. Let yourself be motivated by that every day for the rest of today and always. And so it is. Hello, John. Nice to see you joining us online today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So here's what I wanted to talk about. Yes. Hello, Logan. Hello, hello. All right. So here's what I want. Super excited. Today is Halloween, right? And it's funny. I actually kind of have gotten off this idea of that I should celebrate Halloween in any way for a long time, because it feels like a kid's holiday, right? You know, you dressed up as a kid, you go trick-or-treating or whatever you did, and you kind of grow out of that at some point, and it's not really been a holiday that appeals to me too much, but I'm kind of having a good time with it this year. We have Mr. Bones actually up in our place and peering out the window, so if anybody does come up, that's what they will see. But here's what I wanted to talk about. So there's this thing that kids do, and some teenagers and some adults do on Halloween, and that is they go trick-or-treating, right? They go trick-or-treating. So I think the question that I want to ask today is this: do we trick or do we treat? Get it, right? Do we still think on some level that we have to plead with Source to deliver our good? Is there some part of us that feels like we have to supplicate ourselves and beg for our good from the infinite Source? Or do we trust the Source to deliver our good? Do we trust the Source? That is, do we have to trick Source? Or are we simply treating? Are we simply treating? You know, we utilize the phrase spiritual mind treatment, and we shorthand it by saying, I'm going to treat for such and such. We use that within this particular branch of the New Thought philosophy. We often use it instead of saying, I'm going to pray for. We say, I'm going to treat for. So let us take to heart that we are actually treating ourselves to the good by knowing that we are the good. Here's what's important when you treat. Make simple, clear, specific declarations for your good. Simple, clear, specific, right? It doesn't have to be complex. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be convoluted in any way. I think when people do that, when they're trying to get all the language out that they can get out, sometimes I feel like they're maybe trying to trick themselves into thinking something. So let go of the tricks. Simple, clear, specific. Declare your good. That is the work we do in spiritual practice. And it's the most effective work when we are simple, clear, and specific. When we are direct in our declarations, it's all good, right? What a treat it is to know we always have the power of Source working for us. And that's what today is all about. So if you're in a place where you are ready to close your eyes and settle into this with me, I'm going to invite you to do so. Get comfortable. Remember, if you're safe to do so, make sure you're safe to do so. Get comfortable and allow yourself to have the luxury of this time. as we take in a breath together, taking in a nice deep breath and releasing that breath. One more breath and release. And once again, taking in the breath and letting that go. Okay. Here we are. Simple, clear, concise, and direct. I know that there is only one source. There is only one creative energy. There is only one thing going on, and it is the flow of constructive energy. It is the flow of evolutionary energy, and it is showing up as form. Everything that exists is part of this infinite wholeness. And this includes every single individualization of this source. We, each and every one of us, are this source embodied. It does not get any clearer than this. So in this necessity, in this moment, to align with this concise and affirming nature, I trust and know that our lives are unfolding magnificently with the highest, most evolutionary joy at their core. The expression of life is joyful. The love that we share is joyful. There is only one creative energy, and this is who and what we are. And so I claim for each and every one of us that we are good in and as this energy. There is absolutely no separation. And I know that this energy flows into the expression of our lives, as the expression of our lives as good health, good fortune, magnificent relationships, joyful creative expression in everything we do. I live this notion, I allow this notion, and I simply well up with the flow here and now as I trust in deep gratitude, trusting in gratitude that this is the truth. I simply relax, release, let go, allow, and trust in this flow. And I do so simply, easefully, and resolutely. There is no need to trick. I only live in the treat. So knowing this, allowing this, and trusting this, I let it be. As together we say, and so it is. How is that, Mr. Bones? Well, I'm so grateful that you've taken the time to hang out with me and Mr. Bones for a couple of minutes today. I do want to say, keep an eye out for more opportunities for your midday mindful moment. I do come to you every single weekday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, which, just as a reminder, if you are in Arizona, means that if you're in Arizona, the time frame will shift next week. On Monday, it'll be 12:30 Arizona time because everybody else is going off of daylight savings time. If you haven't already, I would love for you to love or like this video, give it a reaction, comment, let me know that you are here, whether you're watching live or on the replay. I see John and Logan are here. Grateful, as always, to have you. And yes, share this video so that we can spread this good and magnify our mindfulness practice to the world. Yes, yes, yes. And as a reminder, Sunday celebration every week at 10 a.m. for the next 2 weeks only. On November 17th, as I keep saying, we're going to begin offering 2 services each week, a contemplative service at 9 a.m. and the celebration service at 10:30 a.m. Super excited about what this is, how this is going to flow in our lives, and what this means for Tucson New Thought as we continue to grow and expand. What blessings we have that we are growing and expanding and are fulfilling a need to have space available for more and more and more. Also, as a reminder, meditation every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. right at the center and online here on Facebook. Now, the time frame, 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, 10:30 a.m. for the things that happen at the center, that's Arizona time. So if you're in any of the other time zones, those times will change. Right? Get it? So yeah, next week. Yeah, that's it. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to tell you about. Have a great Halloween. Have a very safe Halloween. Go out, celebrate, have a good time with understanding and knowing that despite the masks that we put on, there is something underneath those masks that is absolute truth, and it is absolute within you as you expressing through you. Keep an eye out on Facebook and Instagram at Tucson New Thought for all the things that are happening, for some inspiration. Also, check out our website, TucsonNewThought.org, for the latest and greatest. You know, there are so many ways to celebrate the magnificence that is you. Again, please do share this and expand the flow to everyone you know. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.